In the first topic itself, I am starting with bias in AI, that is advancements in AI. Instead of going with what is meant by artificial intelligence, when it is developed, and the history of AI, these things are already taken by several members. Everyone know that actually. I don't want to once again go with the same concept, the types of AI, supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement, like that. I don't want, since already everyone knows that. So first, I want to make sure that everyone are aware about artificial intelligence. That is my first question. So you can chat me in the box. How many of you are known to this platform, and how many of you are already aware about AI? So that I can able to make my lecture in that manner depending on the response. So if you already know about AI well versed means directly I will go into the topic, or first time I am hearing about AI, I want more insights means based on that I can able to tell you what are all the things, since this is I am going to teach you in different perspective. That's why. So I need some couple of responses whether you already know about AI or first time I am going to learn AI. In that aspect means I can able to start from the in that manner, start from scratch or start from medium level or start from professional level, like that I can plan. So you can feel free to chat so that I can go ahead. So I am giving you 1 minute of time. Basics only, sir. Okay. Santosh P. He is telling basics only. Basics only in the sense you know only about what is meant by artificial intelligence and what are all the things only. In my observation, I am feeling that there is no realization part as of now. So next question I am going to ask you about is want to know the insights, sir. It's my first time listening about AI. Okay, that is well and good, Bhavita B. Okay, so here I am going to take you. Good morning, sir. I am the basic learner. Okay, so for that people, I can go ahead with some basic tools like how to realize artificial intelligence. So I am having some stuffs like game. We will play one game, how to design that game, and then we will go with some real-time realization, and also what is the actual task, that is bias, so that you can able to understand what is meaning of bias, and how to effectively use that bias. Actually in this platform I want to tell you, don't study anything just for a theoretical aspect. This is the theory I want to study. If you study means that is meaningless. Instead of that, you can either a researcher or a teacher or a student, whoever you are. Artificial intelligence is like a elephant. How you are using that elephant, it is in your hand. Okay, so whether you are going to use it in a powerful manner, AI will serve as a powerful servant, or if you are going to use in a very low level means it will serve in a low level manner. So in that manner I am going to show you some demo on real time practices. Then only you can able to realize, okay, this is called as this, why we are doing this, like that I will take you. Maybe my time given to me is up to 11 o'clock. In that aspect, to my level best I will try to solve certain things, and after that I will, there is a discussion forum here. You can tell your views, and also some of the participants can share the feedbacks also, so that I can able to realize what I am actually teaching. Since this topic I didn't prepare anything for in a long lasting manner, just in my experience I am just telling you what are all the things happening here. This is the daily exercise we are doing here. A part of that only I am going to teach you here. Okay, so let us now, I am going to once again I will share my screen. So first of all, artificial intelligence means that is making the machines to think as that of the human being. This everyone know, I think so. So different definitions are there. Just a simple thing is we need to make the machines intelligent, so that most of our parts will be taken care by the machine itself. In the earlier days, Lovelace, one girl, small girl is in the spinning mill. She was observing that her mother was very much tiresome in loading the cotton bundles into the machine, and she, due to her, she was very tired. On seeing that, what she felt is why a machine cannot able to manage by itself. Why a machine cannot able to suggest I need this, I can take inputs, machine can itself react like a human. That is the main foundation for the development of artificial intelligence. And after that, Alan Turing came, Turing test come, these things are happened, and machine learning is categorized into three level of learnings are there. We want to machine to learn. That means I am teaching this platform, so I am the instructor, you are the learners. Like that, machine is a learner. We need to give instruction. Always there is a question that artificial intelligence will replace our job. No, artificial intelligence cannot replace our job, since the input are our only. We only the inputs. Without us, artificial intelligence is just a algorithm. It don't work. It don't know what to do. So inputs are either voice or text inputs or sensor inputs, anything. So from the one end, human beings are essential for any task. Suppose I am sitting in a hotel, a robot has to serve me a food. So what food it will serve? So I have to give inputs. I am this, I need vegetarian, non-vegetarian, everything I need to give inputs. So without human beings, artificial intelligence cannot able to work. So here what I want to record is, artificial intelligence can replace job who don't know artificial intelligence. That is my part. Okay, so who don't know how to handle artificial intelligence, it will be a replaceable. It is very everywhere it is going on. Now it is going on in a very big trend. Artificial intelligence handling. A person a person can prepare PPT within 2 minutes. A person can prepare PPT by 10 hours. Who is required? You know. What is the essentiality of the entrepreneur or leadership roles? You can know. I say administrators, we want everything should be done in a very short span. So we want quick process. At that time, we have to use AI tools as our assistants, co-assistants, co-pilots, like that one. So who are all new to this domain? Artificial intelligence means you need to learn the stuffs called supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. So when you are going to start the journey in the field of artificial intelligence, first it should be very vague. It is a very, very vague process. Since what is the thing is, I am a VLSI. I am a VLSI specialist. But due to my research perspectives, I change my domain to artificial intelligence. But adapting to this domain takes nearly 2 years. 2 years for me to adapt to this situation, since there are a lot of protocols here to understand what is meant by AI, how to work with this AI, and many things are there that you can slowly practice. Now for the new learners, how to start with this AI, how to work with this AI, that we can discuss now. So before going into this, what I am doing is I am sharing and I will tell you something, and after that I will make you to learn what is the real stuff. Okay. Fine. So I am starting from advancements in AI. Before that, I ask you one question. Before starting this lecture, I ask you all one question. Did you know earlier you have prior knowledge about AI or not? Are you a fresher or already you know? That question I didn't ask for just for my understanding. It is the base of this topic, that is called bias in AI. What is meant by bias, you can understand. So without asking this question, if I start this lecture means to a particular set of people only my lecture will reach. That is, whatever I am telling, protocols, topologies, whatever thing I am telling, that will go only to a particular people who already know the basics about artificial intelligence. Those who are freshers or don't know about AI, then this lecture is totally waste. That is called unbiased form. So unbiased form is without knowing about anything, I am start to give lecture. So it is going to benefit to the user or not, I don't care. I prepared some 9 slide, I will deliver. That's all. My part is over. That is unbothering about the opponents. That is called bias. So AI is serving for all community level of people, but it is actually bothering about the benefit of the people or not. that we have to think once. That is, in the advancements on AI, we need to concentrate on bias levels in AI. Some AIs are made use of bias. Since AI is solving some problem, means it is going to be somewhat biased or unbiased. That is the two categories. So that portion I am going to insist today. What is meant by bias, and how to, what is the importance of bias, and it is required or not, whether how to implement in certain categories, how to avoid in certain categories, that you need to tell in the output. That is our outcome. So after the discussion, you can tell in this particular situation bias in AI is required or not, you need to answer me. That is the outcome of this course. If you tell the correct answer, means within 1 hour I solved my purpose. I can happily leave this platform with satisfaction. Okay, let us think over. But I am in full screen mode. I don't have I don't have option to view the chat. So if anyone is wants to ask question, means you can feel free to unmute and ask. Okay, in between. So I cannot able to see the chat as I am in full screen, right? So this is the contents. I don't want to repeat this. So what is mean by AI and bias? So what is mean by AI means AI is taking some decisions. So decision means, for example, I will tell you in the long span. Later on, I will tell. AI is mainly used for taking decision making, whether to go ahead or not, whether to provide this. For example, we are giving some recommendations to watch a movie or to select a cloth, so select a product. Okay, so AI is giving some recommendations. On what basis it is giving? That is the question. So when you are going into a certain online platforms and type some word, means top branded products will come first, and based on the star ratings and something you can tell. But top branded, always it will reflect in the screen, either in the ad or something it is reflecting. So the decision, how the AI is predicting, that means how far the product is referred throughout the world, everywhere in the nook and corner, who is searching. Based on that, what they are doing, they are making one decision by themselves, and they are creating that this product should be reflected in the first manner. And for example, grinder, okay, grinding machine, always when you open Amazon, you can open and check. When you open Amazon, Flipkart, or whatever may be, the tilting grinders will be the first preference. Whereas traditional grinders are far better than the tilting grinder, since the heat of the flour, it will not be transferred. So it is in the stone based, means it is hard to use. But what is the thing is, it is far better than the commercial grinders nowadays available. It is easy to use. You can easily carry, lift, and pour. But the floor heat transformation and other things, when comparing to the modern grinders, traditional grinders are far better. But in the recommendation, traditional grinder will not come into picture. Why? Means the community don't like. That is called bias. So if I am searching for a traditional grinder, means I need to go deep dive into again. Then only I can able to get a least grinder with somewhat higher quality. But when you go into the market and the search, means many traditional grinders are available far better. That is manual search. So now AI algorithm, if I am using, means for idea I can use, but I cannot trust the AI since it is not doing favor. So in that aspect, the bias in the AI become a very important criteria in today research world. So whenever you are going to develop a research model or AI model or any other general application, means you have to take care of whether it is having biased form or not. So that is now the trend. Now trend is ethical AI. How to use the AI ethically without diluting the sensitivity issues. How to use the AI very effectively. That is the main agenda. And nowadays, every year in the paper in the research world, this AI and its bias are coming into the picture. That's why I am taking this in a particular manner. So this is systematic error. That is, we are making the rules and we are providing fair decision unfairness to the specific groups or individuals. Our recommendation may be helpful to certain groups, and they may not be helpful to certain groups. For example, high level people are searching means even they can spend for a hair dryer, they can spend more than 18,000 rupees also. They can. But for a low level people, spending 18,000 is a meaningful, since the lowest price is starting from 1,000 only. But their demand is any hair dryer is available in 850, 700 or 600 means definitely it will be available in markets, but it will not come into the picture of AI. So in order to avoid that, how to make the AI to work with flexible manner, all in a versatile manner, that is called as AI and biasing. I will tell you in a real-time example. First, I will finish this. So these biases are due to the four criteria I have given here. One is called as one is called as AI bias, that is due to systematic errors. So the accuracy, the model of training the machines, like that model training we are doing, but the prediction process depends on the accuracy. If accuracy is not that much good means we have to increase the data sets. So more number of data sets, more will be the accuracy. If with irregular data set, what happen? AI bias will be more. So it will not give the decision, it will not be a good decision maker. Next one is data collection flaws. Just now I told. So data sets are the most important part of your AI. Whenever you are going to work with AI, you need to think over the data sets. So data sets are available in so many platforms like GitHub, Gaggle. These are having already available data set. My question is, we are using someone created data set. Why can't you create your own data set and contribute to Gaggle? In that part, researchers can to think over. So Gaggle 110, what we call a tumor data set means we are using the same tumor data set for multiple of paper. If you take and read one paper means that paper contain data set of that tumor only. Again, the same data set. Collection is from Google. So as a researcher, why can't you think about creating your own data set and contribute it to the community? So what you have to do is, that is not easy. Data collection is not easy. You have to go to hospital. You need to sit with the physician, and you need to speak, but they don't give the sensitivity matter. Since these matters are very sensitive, the hospitalization, the parameter giving is a non-ethical. This is not ethical. No one can tell you are having brain tumor. This person is having brain tumor. So data collection requires more authentication. That is, you have to be a authenticated researcher. Then based on your collection only, you can able to some hospitals past records, that is worn out records are there, 2022, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. They will take some past records which are going to obsolete records that they will give to you. Along with that, you have to take survey of real-time patient and you can add. Then you can able to contribute the data set. But for creating one data set, it requires at least, if you are working very strong, out of the bound, going out and taking large survey means at least it requires 6 months or 8 months for a perfect data. After that only you can able to contribute yourself. But what the actual researchers are doing is going to Google, take one data set and they are using. How will be the accuracy? Accuracy will be depending on the tuning of the models. They are tuning and showing results as 96%. The earlier paper was 96%. This paper was 97%. My research is better. That's all, granted. Now that only really going on. Now that parts are gone. Now no papers are giving authentications to such results. Now we are concentrating on deployment part. Deployment part means algorithms are already saturated. Many algorithms come into picture. Everyone will know about what is meant by accuracy, what is meant by F1 score, what is meant by all these things. Everyone knows that. But what is the requirement is we need to deploy that algorithm into real-time practices. What is the use of the developed code? That code should be used inside one processor. Processor has to process that and it has to produce some real-time results. That is the today requirement. If you have the skill to deploy one code means your job is now ready. But no one is there for deployment practices, since you need to work artificial intelligence along with IoT or embedded system. That is the main requirement of the industry today. Since already many codings are available, lakhs and lakhs of codings are available in Gaggle and GitHub. But using of that code is, there is no technical engineers available. Since we want to know IoT processor, this AI algorithm should be integrated with IoT processor, and we need to produce a considerable results. That's why robotics comes into picture now. How to make the AI algorithms integrated into robotics, so that robots can able to understand, think wisely, and they can able to serve us better in a ethical as well as unbiased manner. This is what now the real trend is going on. I am doing research in natural language processing. Okay, we are developing chatbots that can able to nowadays chatbots, chat GPT, Grok, DeepSeek, everything come, but that are all that are all now going slowly degrading. Why means individual institutes start developing their own chatbots. For SR University, we are going to develop our own chatbots that can able to answer our own internal purpose. Like that, each and every industries have well-versed chatbots for their purpose. If that comes into picture means everyone can develop their own chatbot for my purpose. For my purpose, I can develop my own chatbot. Leo Joseph means Leo Joseph will have one chatbot that will solve my purpose only. Embedded chatbots. Okay, specific purpose, the chatbot will work like that. So in that manner, researchers are now going on, and we are now working on natural language processing level. So in that level, we are doing some optimization works like that. Later on, we will discuss about the research and other things. If you have any doubts, means you can ask me. I will reply. First, I will continue. So this and human influence. Somewhere human influence are there for biasing of the AI. Some human developers may keep some threshold. Based on that only, AI have to work. AI is not taking decision by itself. It is making decision by the influence of human beings only. So this is the main process. Now you can check here. Key characteristics of AI means random errors and discriminates against gender, race, social economy status. I am not mentioning here. But in the upper countries, Middle East countries, there are certain things AI biases happen, and it can arise at the various development stages of AI. Also, during data collection, scientists will collect only 70% of data during development stages, and due to the commitments, they will deliver the AI models with 75% of testing level itself. At that time, there may be flaws or some inaccuracies may happen that has to be addressed. So here you can take one screenshot of this. You can see here. First recommendation is Samsung, Realme, and then Nokia last. Why this recommendation is coming into picture? How? Why Nokia cannot be a first? Why Realme cannot be a first? So this screenshots you can see here, always by means of global, just one person is searching for Samsung mobile several time means based on the number of time visited, they will take into the picture. If you see Samsung mobile more than 5 time or 6 time in your mobile, automatically in your Amazon first recommendation is Samsung one. That is called how many times you are visiting. Based on that, they are recommending the mobile. This is one of the bias feature. Okay, so in that manner, some of the things are happening in and around, but it is necessary only. That is bias. That bias is necessary. This is necessary biasing. So next these are the companies. You can see here, IBM and Microsoft. Okay, IBM and Microsoft have taken proactive steps. Proactive means what? Precautionary steps to improve fairness in their AI tools. Already some of these IBM and Microsoft mechanisms for transparency in auditing, they have made their AI tools available with for making fair decisions. For that, they are creating one algorithm called FAIR algorithm. Fair algorithm means what? How we can use that we will I will show in a realization mode, since time is not there. So impact area is it will impact on society or business or legal compliance. Nowadays, AI is giving justice, for serving as a justice assistance tool. For judge, it is giving decision. This criminal is sentenced to do this much sentence to jail or something like that. It is recommending. Now everywhere AI is playing the role in medical field, healthcare, in transportation, in justice, economy. Everywhere this is coming. But apart from that, usage of AI in certain field will have certain risks. So we have to be think over to avoid such risks. So that we can able to get the trust of the customers. That is called ethical AI. That now it is in practice. Now you are going to work in AI means you have to work more on ethical AI part. Then only you can able to do some favorable research. So here you can see here. Now with this I will stop this and we will go into realization part. So here I am going to do this exercise for you in Google Colab. Before going into this, Amazon AI hiring tool. So they used a hiring tool for AI for hiring the candidates. So based on the several recommendations or several feedback, AI recruitment system was scrapped since after it shows that bias against female candidates. So it is not recommending female candidates, only favoring for male associated candidates. That's what I am telling. This problem is in Middle East countries. They are giving high preference to males than female. So that's why Amazon hiring tool was scrapped from the recruitment system. Similarly, several industrial yeah, so partners are awareing about now reworking their AI models, whether it is highly biased or not. It is favoring unbiased manner or in biased manner depending on the necessity. So here we are going to think about what is meant by Python tools. We are going to use Python. It is a open platform. Pandas, scikit-learn, and matplotlib. These are the things I am going to discuss in the live tool. So this is the overall about biasing of AI and its bias practices. So now I am going to give you the time. I am going to share something now. So let us play one game. This game was developed by our students. Okay, so this is the first year students, those who are developing this game. Usually in our lab practices, we don't teach A greater than B. A is big, B is small. We don't teach. We teach students how to develop games, how to realize the experiment in the part of real time. In that manner only we are teaching. That is called experiential learning. Okay, one of the important criteria now. Now all industrial educational sectors are slowly turning its faces towards experiential learning. So here this is the game developed by a student, but I will explain what is the things. Input is from me only, so I know what they did. So before that, I will ask you one question. How many of you are new to Google Colab? I will give you some time so that you can answer. How many of you are new to Google Colab? I am just stopping. Already you have knowledge means we will start directly the coding. Otherwise, your first time you are hearing means I will tell you how to start Google Colab, how to create account, how to work. These things I will tell you. So some couple of inputs you can give me. Did you already aware about Google? I am new. Okay, good. Santosh P. I am new to Google Colab. Anyone? Already you are aware means no problem. If you are not aware also, you can tell so that we can go ahead. I am also new. Okay. Still we wait for one more response and then we will start. Okay. Let's me. I am also new. Fine. So what I am doing is you can parallelly work with me. What is the things going to do? In the Google, you can search Google Colab. So Google Colab will, I think my screen is not visible since I didn't share. Sorry. Okay, so now I think in the Google you can type Google Colab. So in Google Colab, what you can see is first part. This is Google Colab, right? So if you click this means you will get a welcome screen. Welcome screen in the sense, already I am having account. So you are seeing this screen. If you are very first to this means it will look like this. You have to start this Google Colab with the help of your Google account. Okay, so once you go into this means you will get one welcome screen. In that it is ask you to start some what we called account, and after getting starting you have to use your Google account to start this Google Colab, so that you will get a screen like this welcome screen, and after that you can able to see this is my thing. So I will sign out first from. Okay, sorry that as I logged out, everything got logged out. So I am just once again I am sharing. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, now you can see here. This is the dashboard, and you can see number or list of X. Welcome to Google Colab, like that it will come. And let us play one game here. So after doing this, if you want to start one new program means you have to go to file and you have to create new notebook in Drive. So if you click here means it will give you one new notebook. This is the first initial stage how to use Google Colab. This is just like your normal assistant. You can use for anything. Okay. Right. Now, right, like that it will come. You can see here Untitled Interactive Python Notebook. This IPYNP means Interactive Python Notebook. Here you can change the name as experiment number 1 or trial number 1, whatever you want. So here these individual things are called as snippets. Snippets means what? Means based on the coding it will give immediately answers. For example, directly I can type 2 plus 3, and after that this is just like a calculator. So after that if I run means what happen, you can see here. If I click run button, this is the run button. If I click here run means what happen, here one connection option is there, connect. So it will connect you to the Google Cloud. So this is a cloud-based platform. It don't run in your own computer. The processor and the CPU, everything available here are connected with the Google Cloud platform. So whatever you are typing here, the instances will be carried out to Google Cloud. There it is processed and the results will come back here. That is the main purpose of this thing. So my screen is visible or not? I think it is struck out. Yeah. So working in a live platform is really difficult since it has to balance the load as well as your task. Now you can see here 2 plus 3 is 5. 2 plus 3, the input I am giving is a prompt. it is carried over in a cloud. There it will process and return back as the answer. Here, whatever you want, you can do like that. So Python basic commands and working, these things are lot of YouTube videos are available. That requires another 1 hour. So it is not possible as of now. Now you can see how the game is developed. So here if I want to show the code means I can show, but directly I will play the game first. You can see what the students are doing. Okay. So thanks for choosing. This is the game developed by a first year student. Thanks for choosing our game, Finding the Diamonds. You can come to know the expensive diamond placed in a big and dangerous igloo. Now I also don't know. Now only I am reading this game. Okay. Now you are going to enter into a joyful part of your life. There are some ways where you were misled. Use the hint to reach your goal. Stay focused. So are you sure to enter into a igloo? So you are going to do a adventure game. So usually if you click no means game will end. Okay. For example, I will show you now. Games end here. Finish. Game is out. You are out. Next. Similarly, where there is no choice, I have to give yes only. Yes means you are a risk taker. Now you enter into a igloo. You find a hint. This is nothing but a chatbot only, right? You want to follow the hint to reach the expensive diamond. So they are giving, you want to follow the hint or not. So someone may think yes, someone may think no. So I need answers from your end, from those who are in the chatbot. You can click whether to give yes or no. You can tell me so that I can give, so that we can also play a game. So I am unable to see the chatbot, so I will randomly play here. Yes. You are fabulous. You choose the best now. Follow the hint. According to the hint, you need to go to find a room filled with a diamond. You have to go left or right. They are asking. So I am giving randomly left. You did it. You find the room filled with diamonds. This is the simple game. If I give right means you fall into the cave and you will die. This is the simple first year students without knowing the basics of Python. They developed one game. This is how you need to practice the students. Here they are defining a class called Finding the Diamonds, and they are printing all the things. Thanks for choosing our game. Whatever you want to type, you have to type here. So they know what the print statement is actually doing. Okay. So choice 1, they are giving input. Dot lower means it will accept uppercase as well as lowercase. That is dot lower. Choice 1 yes means what to do. No means what to do. Choice 2 yes means what to do. No means what to do. Choice 3 left or right. Choice 4 up or down. And finally you have to give the results. So this is how a game was simply developed by a first year students. This is one form. Okay, this is just a add-on what I am telling. So you can able to, this is how we are teaching if-else statement. If-else statement you are teaching if A greater than B, A is bigger, else B is bigger. Instead of teaching that, if you ask them to develop a game means this is meaningful. Okay, in that manner you realize something and make your things meaningful. Next, firstly I will finish. Next important part is I am going to show you only two things due to time constraint. One is I am having lot of things. One is a OTP verification, and that I will show you. And after that, what is meant by biasing? Unbiased I am not going since time is not there. If I want, I will go ahead and I will finish. So what is meant by OTP verification? OTP verification means we are getting OTPs in our day-to-day life. So how they are generating this OTP and how we are getting that OTP, we can physically verify. So here code is there that I will show you. So before going into that, I will execute. So here they are asking enter your email. So I am getting my email here. This is my email. If I click means what it is asking, enter your OTP. Enter your OTP means my email ID will contain OTPs. So where that OTP will come, let us check. In the spam folder, if I go means you can click here, I will get the OTP here, 7087. I think you are seeing. Okay. So 7087 means what I have to give? I have to give that number, 7087. That means what? Verified. So here for getting this OTP, you can see how we are getting the OTP and how it got verified. So for this, the code is this. This is the code. SMTP library. It is the mobile transfer protocol library that we are using here. So this is the standard line for any OTP generation. smtp.gmail.com. 587 is the output port address. Default output port address for sending any email from sender to receiver. Start ls means we are starting the server. Here I am using one thing. This is the main thing that everyone should know. Here I am giving one mail ID. This mail ID is the sender mail ID. Here I am using my own mail ID, but Amazon, Oyo or Zomato will use their mail ID here instead of this. This sender mail ID. Here one code word is there. This code word where I am getting, that is the hint of this. That is the main focus of this program. From where I can get this code. So for that purpose, I am going to start with a new mail, that is dummy mail for my sake. So I will get here once. Okay. And follow whatever I am doing carefully. Okay. This is experience, theory to practice. How we are generating OTP. This is theory to practice session. So just click here. I am clicking this. Please wait for a minute. Since I am working online lively, there may be certain flaws here. Okay. So after going into the mail, you have to go to one section called, this is search mail, right? So here I have to go to manage your Google account. Here I have to go. Note down if you want. And here I have to give something called security. And in the security, you have to give one thing called application password. Someone has unmuted. Any doubts you can ask. Okay. So here you can use application passwords. You can see here application password is coming. If you type app itself, you will get that application password. So if you click application password means, you can see here some verification code it will ask defaultly in your mail, so that I have to give my, since this is a synthetic part, so sensitive part, so I need to give this my verification for authentication purpose. Wait a minute, I will go into this and I will show you. Okay, so already I have developed this for testing purpose. Now it will show you don't have any application password, create a new specific password. So what is the name means, I am typing it as Python. You can give any name for your application, you can give any name. Zomato will give Zomato, Xilinx will give Xilinx, whatever may be. So here I am giving Python for my own benefit. So I am creating create. Create means you will get this password. This is the password. You have to copy, and in the thing here you need to replace here. If you are generating new means you have to replace here. Your work is over. After that, this coding part will come, and here you are keeping in range of 4. 4 means 4 length of the password is 4. If you want 3 means I have to give 3. So 3-digit OTP will come to you. 4 means 4-digit OTP. 5 means 5-digit OTP. How much you want, you can fix. So some persons will fix 5-digit OTP. So we will give 5. And then this rest of the codes you will get. So if I run the same thing means what happen? It will give you, enter your mail ID. Once again, I am working on this. Right. And then it will ask your OTP. So where I have to verify, I need to go to my this mail ID. What mail ID I have entered here? This is your official mail ID, means you have to go here and you need to check your spam folder. Since it is unauthenticated folder, it will be generated. Now you can see the length of the OTP is 87187, 5 times. 5 length of the OTP is 5. So if I give other than this, any other OTP I will give. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means to check your OTP. Once again, this is the sample program. This also students will know how to generate OTP. Based on that, they are doing some advanced application. So as a last part, I am going to do this biased version. I will close this. Biasing in AI, I will show you a demo. After that, I will close this session for you. So here I have used all these things, like this is just like booking train ticket. Now I need your answers from your end. So be watch this and tell. Okay. So 15 hours before, the Tatkals, the regular and the premium Tatkal will be opened. Okay. So here I will run the code and check what is the answer. So I think some T is not defined. I think it is coming. So okay, here the thing is something happened. Right. So you can see here, premium ticket passenger berth is assigned, regular ticket passenger waiting list. So regular ticket, if you check, means it will show waiting list 27 or 28. Whereas in premium Tatkal, you can check it is available 15, 16 like that. Why premium Tatkal ticket is available? It is asking for triple times data. 1 minute, please.